back to Russell. Anderson right side. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Butler. Here's the dish to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And it's Butler missing. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards looking it over. There's the drive. And Butler sends it back. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. That one drops for him. Butler's got 8. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Now, here is Russell. 27 points last game. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Robinson Earls checked in for Pokusevski, and Baisley subbed in for Williams.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Butler. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The pass to Rivers. Stolen. Outside Butler. From downtown. Reed with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Anderson kicks to Rivers. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler feeling out a bit. And they come right back with their own three-point. 15 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Rivers passes to Reed. Inside. Rivers can't get it to go. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And that one's good by Butler.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 7. Passes it to Rivers. Now here's Moore. Here's Noel. Back to Moore. Here's Reed. And it's denied. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Rudy Gobert, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And it's finishes like that which will help them build this lead here in the first half. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. Being said, he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Three-pointer, Butler. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Thunder making the switch here.
Aaron Wiggins.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely, lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Man. Over Russell. Man can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Minnesota calls timeout. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
And here's Forbes from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Pokusevski. Over Gobert. The Thunder with another miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
First team foul.
Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Pokusevski, the pass to Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Forbes. Wiggins with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. get something better.
And the Thunder with some changes. Baisley's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Kenrich Williams. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wiggins. Moore outside. And the pass to Rivers. From deep. Cans it from downtown. Rivers has got 6 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
Timberwolves trail by 14.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Passes to Moore. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Pokusevski, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. .135 left in the first half. Rivers can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 16. Outside Butler. Pass to Dort. Back to Butler. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Butler's got 25 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Noel. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Here's Anderson. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Count that bucket. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Noel. Defended by Butler. Reed. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Plays it up and banks it in. That's 29 points for Butler.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere.
to be fine.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Noel. No good on the triple. Butler with the ball. He has 29. Off target from outside. Here's Noel. No good with the triple. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing.
19.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a Oklahoma City has the edge here at halftime. They are in blowout territory, leading by 20. Kenny, what was your impression?
And the game plan they went with was very good. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside. Pound it in the...
And that's going to do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
We've got Butler. Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokuševski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Timberwolves trail by 20. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Anderson. He kicks to Edwards. Pokuševski grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Butler passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Timberwolves shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. McDaniels dishes to Anderson. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Here's Gobert, and that one, good.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Russell with a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. The Thunder leading by 13. Here's Butler driving the lane.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. He goes up again. Williams kicks to Butler. 5 on the clock. Over Anderson. Misses the jumper. Timberwolves trail by 17. Nice defense from Dort. Outside Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Russell passes to McDaniels. And there's the pass to Gobert. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific shot.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Tries again. Edwards with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Here's Rivers. He's got 6. Minnesota calls timeout. You look at Mr. Clutch. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Once again, that was your Thunder, Youth Dance Team.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Rivers passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Butler into the lane. And it's Butler with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Rivers. Offensive rebound. Here's Reed. Goes up again. He lays it in.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the Thunder making a change here. Krzyzewski's checked in.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Butler kicks to Dort. Lets it go with a 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Rivers against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one falls. Williams, he's checked in for Baisley. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Noel, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They led the game at one point by 20. Good on the 13-footer. Butler's got 41.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Rivers passes to Reed. Just 3 on the clock. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Anderson. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 20. And that one good. 45 points for Butler.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And they double up Russell. Outside Edwards. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
And here is McDaniel. And he comes up with the deuce.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Russell passes to McDaniels. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
You know, we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jordan with the bounce pass. Edwards against Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Passes it to Edwards. Wide open. The shot comes out, so the Thunder will take it the other way.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Pass to Reid. Broke loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Timberwolves ball.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota.
Rudy Gobert.
McDaniels kicks to Russell. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Back to Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler on the wing. Edwards defending. And what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Russell passes to Edwards. Anderson up top. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Two minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Latrey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
It's stolen by Gobert. There's the pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Rudy Gobert.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Butler.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Thunder.
Jordan McLaughlin.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Butler with the steal. And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Butler. It's tipped.
Traveling
Whistle blows.
violation.
Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Noel. Giddey defending. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Butler against Moore. Shots good by Butler.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tipped away. And stolen by Giddey. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Kick out to Moore. And again, unable to change momentum here. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.